Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel, and today we have here another Mercusys brand router, model MW330HP, which HP stands for High Powered Router. And it has a 3.7 dBi antenna compared to the previous router that we have tested, which only ranges around 6 dBi antennas. And it has a turbo button which instantly enhances Wi-Fi signal and expand wireless coverage by just turning it on. So of course, we're going to turn it on all the time. And lastly, it has a standalone PA chip, which just means that it provides 2 times more power transmission to pass through walls and other obstacles. So without further ado, let's try to unbox and see what's inside this Mercusys router. And what's inside the box, and okay. And it also mentioned that it has a hassle-free installation as what is mentioned in the box. And let's see if it is really true, if we can configure this as fast as we can. Okay, what's inside the box? What we have here is the quick installation guide, which is English. That's good. And the power adapter. It's a common power adapter, and it include a, what's this? It's just a Cat5 UTP or LAN cable, which only handle at around 100 Mbps, I believe. It mentioned Cat5, it's not even Cat5e. Yeah, it's just Cat5. Okay, and wow, the antenna is really long compared to the previous routers that we have tested. So does this antenna really help in having a good or better coverage than the other router? Wow, it's really long, but actually the router is still light compared to the previous router that we have tested. Okay, and what's inside, what's at the back of the router is one port where we will be connecting our LAN cable coming from the modem, and 3 LAN port. I believe these LAN port are just 100 Mbps connection. It's not a gigabit network. Okay, actually it doesn't mention in the box, but I believe this is just 100 Mbps port. Okay, and aside from that, we're going to install and configure if it's really easy to install. Okay, and the router power cable is already plugged, and we will be using my own RJ45 or UTP cable, which is Cat6 on this router. And we're going to plug it on the yellow port. This one is connected from my main router, not the modem, but it's just the same. You can connect it to directly to your modem, but for me, I'm connecting this from my main router. Okay, and there you have it, and we're going to configure and show you on how to configure this. It should be as easy as indicated in the box. And let's start. Okay, and let's start the configuration. We're going to connect to the wireless router, and currently it will be the Mercusys FDDA. So it says connected, and because it doesn't have a password initially, so we're going to configure it. And the default IP for the management console of this router is 192.168.1.1, and for the create password, we will be just setting it to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and same with the confirmation 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, then next. Okay, so for this type, this is a dynamic IP for DHCP coming from my main router. Okay, then click next, and SSID, let's just call this one MW330HP, and the password will be the same. It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and security strength is also weak. Okay, and after that one, the wireless settings have been changed. Please reconnect to the network when setup is finished. So click finish. Okay, I think it will reboot. Then for this one, I'll show you there is the turbo button. I'm not sure if you can read it. It's the one on top. So it will indicate in front if it's on turbo mode. If you see the LED light on the last one, it's a turbo. I'll press it on and show you. Oh, it's still restarting. Okay, let's wait for it. Okay, I think it's complete. Okay, when it completed, I press the turbo button at the back and it's now lit and it indicates that it's on turbo mode. Okay, we're going to reconnect to the router. This is the MW330HP. Its password will be 123456789 and connect. Okay, and we're connected. And then for the initial testing, I'll just close this one and find the server. It's Converge ICT and hit go. This is just beside the router itself. Okay, our Converge internet is actually 75 Mbps, so at least we should hit around 65 to 75 Mbps. Okay, this will be for the baseline testing. So what we have right now is 74.8 and 64.9, and we're going to the second floor or the roof deck to see if it can reach the roof deck, because the roof deck is actually the hardest part in the house where you can have an internet coming from the second floor. And guys, this is the thickness of the wall again on our house. It's really thick and it's a solid concrete. And we're going upstairs. Okay, and this is where we usually test our internet speed. This is the first range test, and let's test again. Wow. This is actually weird. Okay, and one more. Let's see if we're connected to the MW330. Okay, and it's connected, and let's test it again. It's working, it's working, it's working, it's working. It was able to ping and have a jitter of 128 milliseconds, and okay, will it complete the download as well or the upload? No, it didn't. Oh, okay, it will complete the upload as well. Okay, it completed. Then let's try to go down. This will be for the second location testing. What we usually have is 3 of location testing from the main router. Okay, and here we go. This is again the second floor where the router is located, and we're going downstairs. And of course, we're going out and close the door and see if we will be able to have a speed test here. The door is closed, and test again. Okay, we are able to test it downstairs. It worked. And for the last part is our master's bedroom. Yep. Here again is the router, and we're going here. Oh, we're going to lock. Going to play a rank game on Mobile Legends, and as you can see, that is the router, and we will just move with the other side of this wall, which is a concrete solid wall, and see if our gaming experience still good with Mobile Legends on this router. I'll try to sit here. Yeah, okay, and maybe I'll just close the camera and start just recording and see if this is still okay or we can still play with that router. Hi guys, and there you have it. For that Mobile Legend, I won the game, and for the actual performance on connecting to this router, and this is the router on this location, and where I played the Mobile Legends is just on the other side of this wall, which is 6 to 8 inches thick wall concrete, and the latency is just around a single digit up to 30 milliseconds, so 30 ms, so I'm not sure if it's millisecond actually, but we are able to play smoothly on Mobile Legends on this router, but it's just a short range. Okay, for the actual testing, the range testing, I'm quite disappointed because if you can see, it has a long antenna, and we are really expecting a lot because it has a long antenna and it mentioned it is high powered or something like that, but it really disappoints me because this costs around 1,239 pesos, and its younger brother, which is the MW330HP, which is just 720 pesos. It performs the same with this one, so why the hell would I pay something much expensive if it doesn't perform as much? Okay, so for me, if you're considering a single band or budget router for 2.4 GHz frequency only, you might just check the other video, which is the MW330HP, which is better than this one based on my actual testing. There is no bias on my testing. I'm not promoting something or selling these devices. It's just an actual honest testing that I have on my home. So, and other things that are mentioning that you should have tried to test iPerf or the performance or the networking performance in my home network. But I'm not looking for those things. I'm trying to show you what is the actual testing that you can get, access the internet using these routers. For those I prefer the home network that I have, I will cover that one on a different video, because if I'm dealing with the home network, which I have a mini home theater server, it's a different issue. It's not really related for the 75 Mbps internet that I have, but more on the throughput within my home network from my server to my smart TV. Okay, and the other features, I'm not discussing those, but if you're interested, you can maybe try to check that video. What are the things that you can do on this router? And I think that's all. And thank you for watching, guys. If you have questions, I'll try to answer them as much as possible. But those, based only on my initial testing, those are the things that I can answer to, because I'm not doing the other configuration, as well as changing the channel or other things that this router can do. Okay? And again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you like this video, and comment below so I can address some of, maybe not all, maybe some of the questions that you have input on the comment section below. And share it, guys, and stay safe and have a great day, and bye.